Hello crochet friends, welcome back. We're working on our hanging flower basket and it's assembly day. This is it. We will finish this up today. I've got all my flowers here. Hopefully yours are all set, ready to go. I'm going to put those aside. I have a bit of stuffing, way more than I need obviously, but we need a little stuffing to go in our basket. But we're going to start ourselves out with putting the soil portion that will cover the top of the basket on and stuffing that. Okay, so I'm just going to take the little hanger part and kind of turn it a little inside out, put it down below like that. That way it's out of our way. We don't have to worry about it. So I have my yarn needle and I'm using the same color yarn that I used for the basket so it doesn't show up. All right, it may show up a little bit on your tan, but that should be okay because your flowers will be covering it. All right, so let's give this a good amount, probably way more than I need, but we're going to sew this on here. And so we're going to go on our basket here. We want to use the top stitch. Do you see your top stitch? So we're going to enter our top stitch, and when we get to the end, we'll knot it all off and put it on the inside so you won't see it. And then for the soil portion, this is our stitch on top. Going to use this underneath piece right here so that you won't see it as much. So I'm going to go in there like that, and then I'm going to go in the next one and then through my stitch on my basket. All right, hopefully you can see that okay. And then I'm in the screen. I'm going to hold everything together here. Let's see. Okay. And as you go along, just give it a little tug and pull it together. Go into the next stitch and then grab the soil part. You might want to skip a stitch depending on, how it's starting to fit for you. Just take a look at it as you're going along. And then as you're going along, also, we're going to have to start stuffing. So let's see, we were in that stitch. We're going to this one, okay? So we're going to do this all the way around. Just sew it on there. Take your time and give it a little tug every once in a while. See, you really can't see the white too much, and then we'll have the flowers over it all. So I think this will be good. All right, just tuck in any tails as you're going along, and don't sew it up until you've put your stuffing in there. We don't want a flat basket. So I know sometimes I get going on things and I'm like, oh, but wait, I've completely closed it up now and I didn't get my stuff done, put my stuffing in there. So, all right, keep going along, sew it up about 3/4 and then stuff it, and we will move on. Here we go. Okay, when you get to the end, I took the end piece and the piece I was working with and I threaded it on my yarn needle. And I'm just going to go inside here a little bit and find a strand. I'm going to knot this. Trying to get on my tails. There we go. And then I'm just going to feed it right back through so you won't see it, okay? Right back into the work. How did you do with your stuffing? Did you get your stuffing in there? It wasn't in your way too much, was it? Sometimes that happens. Sometimes, I'll get myself all twisted. Sometimes the stuffing gets in the way as you're working, so it can be kind of a troublesome. So hopefully, I'm hoping that the top was able to hold it down enough for you, because everyone likes a different amount of stuffing. I put a little bit extra in so it kind of would make a little bit of a mound. So now I'm just going to go in here and feed it through, and then I'll pull it tight and cut it off. I wanted a little mound to put my flowers on so they kind of sat upright on the basket. So yeah, just pull everything like that. Take my needle off, and I'm gonna pull my basket, snip it. I don't want to get my chain. Pull my basket, snip it without cutting anything important, and then it goes back into your work. Okay. Whew, there we go. We're looking good here. Okay, so we have the top on our basket. I'm calling it the soil because mine's brown, so I'm going to call it the soil, all right? So next up, we've got it stuffed, we've got our top on. We want to get our flowers on. So you can either sew your flowers into your soil piece if you want. That's perfectly fine. I have 6 flowers. I think I'm going to hot glue them on. I think it would be a lot quicker, but if you wanted to sew them in, I mean, not a problem. We have all these lovely strands, right? So definitely could sew it in. So choices, choices. If you're gonna sew, let's get started sewing. I'm heating up my hot glue gun and I'm going to strategically place these on here. But if you're not sure how you want everybody on there and you're like me and only have 2 hands, you can pin them all on just to see how it's gonna look. I know, because see how I want them to overlap a little bit. And when you only have 2 hands, it's hard to envision how it's going to be on there, isn't it? Right? Oh, it's so funny. Yes. So definitely pins are your friend when you're doing a project like this. So use as many pins as you'd like and get your flowers on, and we'll take a look at everything. Here we go. Okay, I hot glued mine on, and like anytime you hot glue yarn, you only need a little bit, right? Because it adheres pretty fast. So then it gives you these little stringies you kind of got to clean up, but I think they came out cute. I kind of tried to avoid the hanging part, like tried to move my flowers around it a little bit, and I think it's good. I like it a lot. So there it is. That's the hanging flower basket. It's so cute. I think it would be great. If I turn it this way, I might be able to see the whole thing better. Great for May Day or Easter, Mother's Day. Just to hang in someone's car would be cute on the mirror. It's just, I think it's beautiful. I mean, you could leave it on someone's door knob if you wanted to for May Day, but it's so cute. I like it. So this was fun. I enjoyed being on this journey with you. Give us a like and subscribe if you'd like to see more projects as they come out, and have fun with this. Embellish it, make it your own. You could add leaves, you could add beads, anything. I think it's really cute and fun. So I hope you enjoy it also. I'll see you next time. Thank you and have a joyful day.